Hey guys, so just about an hour ago before making this video, they released two new cards which I am pretty excited about. So we have Toshly and Mech Bear Cat. So, Mech Bear Cat, it's a mech, and it's a druid card, and whenever this minion takes damage and a spared part card to your hand, it's a 6 mana 6/7/6. So its stats are decent, it's not bad. Boulder Fist Ogre 6/7, that's considered good. So Mecha Bear Cat 7/6, it's pretty good. And whenever this minion takes damage, add a spare part card to your hand. I actually really like this card. If it were 6/7, it would be better because the more health, the better this effect is. But besides that, this is a really good card. It can hit, it can hit for a ton. It deals a lot of damage. And also these spare part cards could be really helpful because spare parts are pretty good, I must say. Uh, so yeah, the only problem I see with this is it's a druid, so you won't be able to use it to its maximum potential. For example, if it were on mage, you could continuously ping it with your fireball or fire blast. If it were on warrior, you could whirlwind it. You could cruel taskmaster it. A lot of things like that. But you can use it with wild pyro, I guess, with druid, and it's a pretty good card overall. The next card is a legendary neutral card called Toshly, which is indeed a character from the original World of Warcraft game who is a gnome. And this is interesting, a battle cry and death rattle. It actually says battle cry and death rattle. Add a spare part card to your hand. So when you play it, you'll get a spare part, and when it dies, you'll get a spare part. I like this card. It's pretty much a 6 mana 5/7, which is basically 1 mana off of a Boulder Fist Ogre, and then 2 spare parts. So because a spare part would give like +1 attack, for example, it would pretty much be worth 7/7, which is a lot better than a Boulder Fist Ogre. It could also be worth 5/9, for example. But yeah, it's a real utility card. And yeah, I really like these two cards. These are some of the best cards that have come out so far. Yeah, I really like them. They're really strong, and I'm definitely gonna run Mech Bear Cat, and it'll probably take me a while to get my hands onto Toshly, but this is also a really good card that I see a lot of people playing these cards in the right decks. Of course, in some decks, like maybe Token, you wouldn't really want to play Mech Bear Cat, or maybe you would, I don't know. But Toshly, I can see you use in several decks, and yeah. So yeah. Hey guys, so yeah, there's some more new cards as I was uploading this video, and I decided to put it in. So the first new card is Coghammer. It is a 3 mana 2/3 paladin weapon with give a random minion divine shield and taunt. This is a really good. This is a really good card actually, because 3 mana for a 2/3 isn't very good. It is pretty much like a shaman weapon. The shaman's weapon is 2 mana with overload 1, so it's pretty much that, but with battle cry, give a random friendly minion divine shield and taunt. So it's just a better how it just you extremely strengthen one of your minions as well as get a pretty solid weapon, which is really good. The next card is a hunter card called uh, Call Pet. So draw a card. If it's a beast, it costs 4 less. So you can play this card, draw Savannah Highmaid, and then play it turn 3, which is pretty ridiculous. So this is very RNG based. However, like, yeah, if you don't get a beast, then okay, well you just drew a card for 2 mana, which isn't too bad. But um, if you do draw a beast, it could pretty much change your game, and yeah, this is pretty good. And the last card that has been released is the Iron Sensei, which I will bring up right here. You actually, it's an exclusive card reveal to PC gamers, so you can't see it on this site, but it's over here. It's the Iron Sensei. It's a 3 mana 2/2 mech. That's a rogue card, and at the end of your turn, give a friendly mech +2/+2. This is an incredibly good card for 3 mana 2/2, and give a friendly mech 2/2 at the end of your turn is already worth it in just one turn. So yeah, this thing is just gonna make your mechs into extreme powerhouses, and if the enemy doesn't have a way to deal with it, then they're pretty much screwed. If they do, even so, you just buff the mech +2/+2. So it's really good, and but I don't see Rogue having as much mechs as other classes. Now I just also want to go over the cards that are being voted for right now. There are 2 cards, they're legendaries, and they both look extremely cool. One is Druid and one is and one is hunter. So they're both legendaries. One is a deer. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know much about WoW. And one is a Hydra Dragon, which I'm assuming is gonna be a beast. So yeah, these might both be labeled as beast. I'm not sure, but currently it appears the deer is winning, but it's a very close vote. In my opinion, I would rather vote for this dragon thing. It looks a lot cooler, but that might just be me. I'm just saying because these are legendary cards, they're gonna be pretty big. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, and I'll see you guys all later.